Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram. In the 11th verse of the Shiva Aparadha Kshamapana Stotram, Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya ji addresses the mind and says that, O mind, you have lived in this world involved in so many different activities that are extrovert, and you have enjoyed and suffered all these experiences. Now, don't you think it is enough? Don't you think you should relocate now? Don't you think you should find a new place of dwelling? So this is addressing our own mind. So here, where should I relocate? So he says, Chandrodbhasita Shekhare Smarahare Gangadhare Shankare. In that Shankara, in that Lord Shiva, now you go and stay. Oh mind, you have stayed in the world enough. Now you stay in the Lord. Who is he? Chandrodbhasita Shekhare. The one who has the brilliant moon on his crest. Smarahare. Smarahare, the one who is capable of destroying, winning over all desires. Smarahara. So Smara is the name of desire, Kamadeva. And he can destroy this Kamadeva also. All desires are won over by that person. Gangadhare, the one who holds Gangaji in his matted locks on his head. So his head has the moon, he has Gangaji also, which means his head is cool. His head is pure, sacred Ganga on the head. So this way, the one with a cool mind only can win over desires. One who gets agitated with the desire is not able to win over the desire. So if anything we want to win over, it has to be with a cool mind. And that's what here it is indicated, Gangadhare Shankare. And that is why he can bestow auspiciousness on anyone, everyone. Gangadhare Shankare. Sarpair Bhushita Kantakarana Vivare. His ornaments are these different sizes of snakes. So whether in the Karana, Kantha, so in the neck, in the ears, everywhere, whatever ornaments he is wearing, it is the snakes. So if we look at all these, so Chandra, the crooked moon, people don't like. Poisonous snakes, people don't like. He is the one who has accepted all of them and it has become his ornament. Even the poison which no one wants, he has taken and made his neck blue because of that, and he has become Neelakantha. That also is his ornament. So all that is rejected by the world, he has accepted, and not only accepted, but it has become his ornamentation. Sarpair bhushita kanthakarna vivare netrotha vaishwanare. And he is the one who has this fire of knowledge in his eyes. The two eyes we also have, and the two eyes are meant to be one of justice and the other of compassion. It is meant to be of discipline and love. Surya and Chandra. So these two eyes, we are also supposed to be having both these. No, we have to have discipline with love. We have to have justice with compassion. So this combination we all need to have. It is a two-way thing. But he has a third eye in the center, above the two. So what is this above the two? So, rising above these two is the eye of knowledge, the fire of knowledge. And with this fire, all darkness of ignorance and desire, everything is burnt away. He has the ability to anytime open this third eye and reduce things to ashes. So that's how Smarahara and Netrotha Vaishwanara are connected, these two names. Netrotha Vaishwanare, he is able to destroy all the ignorance, the desire, and the actions rising above, from it, and the bondage of those actions and its results also. Netrotha Vaishwanare. Danti Tvakrita Sundarambara Dhare. Danti means an elephant. Twak, skin. So the elephant skin forms his upper garment. He is the one who is uh, so powerful that he has won over this demon in the form of an elephant called the Gajasura. So what is this elephant? Elephant's weakness is the sense of touch. It gets attracted and captivated also because of the sense of touch. So he is the one who has won over this sensual pleasures. So Danti Tvakrita Sundaram, and that also has become his ornament, his garment. So he is clothed in that skin of an elephant. Trailokya Sare. That Trailokya Sara, the essence of all the three worlds. Trailokya means the three worlds, means the earth, the interspace, and the heavens. That way also Trailokya is said. And Trailokya means our three states of experiences also. The waking, dream, deep sleep. In all these three loka, the three states of experiences, what is the essence? Essence is present throughout. So what is present throughout in all the three states? So the experiences of the waking state is not available in the dream. The waking and dream is not available in the sleep. But what is there? The one who is the experiencer of all these three is the Sara, the essence of all this. So you are the essence. Everything exists because of existence. That substratum of this entire universe is you. And he's saying, oh mind, stay there. Don't go into this world. Hare, Hara means the one who snatches. We may not give up our attachments, sometimes he has to snatch it up. We may not want to give up our sorrow. We think that someone else is giving us sorrow, but we are the ones who are holding on to this sorrow. He has to snatch it away. Hare, the one who forcibly takes away all our miseries, our bondage. That Hara, that Lord, O mind, chitta vrittim akhilam kuru. O mind, all the thoughts, may they flow to Him only. May you be dwelling in this Lord only. Why should I dwell in this Lord? He is saying mokshartham. You want to get liberated? If you want to get liberated, you have to do this. Okay, mokshartham. But then what about so many other things also? I have other work also. Anya istu kim karma bhi. What else do you need to do? What is the use? You have done enough so far. Now at least be in the right place. This is the time. Now only, or should I, look for some muhurtam and all, auspicious time to do this? When should I do? So he's saying, this is the time. As Gurudev used to say, now, here. So the space has to be between now, here. If you remove the space, nowhere. So now, here or nowhere. So which is the most auspicious time? Now. Which is the most auspicious place? Now. Here. Now and here you dwell in the Lord and not in this world. For what? To get liberated. Oh. Anyastu kim karma bhi. What is the point of doing other things? So then I say, but there are other things. Our mind is telling back, so replying back to us. But there are so many things I am involved with. I have to do so much of other work. So then we have to tell our mind again. What is it? Again, Shankaracharya is again addressing our mind. So we have to address our mind here. In the 12th verse, we'll read first. Kim vanena dhanena vajikaribhif praptena rajyena kim vajikaribhif praptena rajyena kim va putra kalatra mitra pashubhihi putra kalatra mitra pashubhihi देहेन गेहेन किम ज्ञात्वैतत्क्षणभङ्गुरं सपदिरे ज्ञात्वैतत्क्षणभङ्गुरं सपदिरे त्याज्यं मनो दूरतः त्याज्यं मनो दूरतः स्वात्मार्थं गुरुवाक्यतो भज भज स्वात्मार्थं गुरुवाक्यतो भज भज श्री पार्वती वल्लभम अन्यस्तु किम कर्मभिः. What is there? No, what is the use of any other action or any other activity? Just remain, contemplate upon the Lord, be there. What other activity? So he is saying, Kim va anena dhanena? Anena dhanena kim? How much money will you keep making? I have enough for me and my next 2-3 generations. One man got some treasure. So much of treasure, so much of wealth. So somebody told him, so much wealth you have got, now next 7 generations do not need to earn anything and they can spend lavishly, you have so much. So he started crying. What will happen to the 8th generation? So which means he knew that 7 generations, nobody is going to be hardworking, nobody is going to work at all. They are all going to be as lazy as himself. He was so sure. So, kim vanena dhanena, you have earned money, you have spent money, you have bought so many things. Have you found that satisfaction? Puja Guruji says very beautifully that the money is a very peculiar thing. Those who do not have, they want. And those who have, they also want. What peculiar thing. Actually, something should be such that if I don't have, I want. But if I have, I should not want it. That is the ideal thing. But even if I have, I want. And those who have a lot, they want more. Peculiar. So he's saying, where is the end of it? Kim va anena dhanena? What are you going to do with this wealth? You have hoarded so much, and even if it is going to be of use to someone, that's okay. But here, kim va anena dhanena? How much? And wealth has only three destinies, only three ways wealth can leave us. One is called nasha, destruction. Means not useful to others, not useful to me, destroyed. Other, what is the destiny of wealth? The other destiny of wealth is bhoga, only indulgence. And that indulgence ultimately will lead to what? Too much of bhoga will lead to roga, will lead to some disease. And then that disease, again, all the wealth has to be spent to recover from that. So again, nasha happens. So whether it is nasha, bhoga, and third is dana, sharing that wealth, giving away in charity. So this kind of sharing. Now in sharing what happens? It benefits others also, and the one who is sharing also is benefited out of this act of sharing. So it is a win-win situation. So how much ever he's saying, he's telling his own mind, we have to tell our mind, oh mind, how much are you running after wealth? And due to this wealth, how many calamities happen, how many beautiful relationships break away, how many important things in life we miss just in this race to just get more and more money. How much will you earn? How much do we need? There's this story of beautiful story of this great poet called Magha. It has been depicted in the TV serial Upanishad Ganga that was made by Chinmaya Mission. This Magha was a great poet, and wherever he used to go for this, programs, they used to be on poetry, they used to organize programs, conferences, and all. He used to be, loved the most, and people used to shower him with lot of gifts. So with all these gifts that he received, nothing would reach his home. It is history. If we are not talking about Ramayana time and Mahabharata time and all, we are talking about recent history. That all the gifts that he would receive, before he reached home, he would have distributed. And then at one point, sometimes his wife would get very angry. What is this? Something you should get home. Everything you are distributing. So then he would say, how much is required for us? Just the two of us are there, and one servant is there. Then the servant will say, oh, what are you talking? Just the three of us. So many sannyasis come, so many brahmacharis come for bhiksha. You have to feed all of them. There are dogs and cats and crows and sparrows and all. You have taken responsibility of all these also. There are so many beggars there, you feed them also. What only three you are talking about? So he says very beautifully, if we have been given some wealth, then is it not that Bhagavan has given us the responsibility to help others also? So we are doing his work. If we keep on holding on to, no, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, I will not share with my own family, I will not share. Why? Because this is mine. So this kind of attachment, so how much, oh mind, how much are you going to get attached to wealth? Leave that and stay in Bhagavan. You dwell in Bhagavan. Okay, who is the Lord? He is the Lord of all wealth. He will give as much as it is needed, he will keep uh, providing you as required. But don't worry about it. No, it is always there that if I take some responsibility, then anybody else will say, ah, he's taking responsibility. They'll say, okay, I am there. If you want, you tell me, but then I know you will take care of yourself, you take care. But if it is a child and says, I can't take my responsibility, you only have to help me, then the elder says, okay, I will take care of you. Don't worry. Like that. If we say, I am carrying the burden of my life, Bhagwan says, okay, go ahead. I will not interfere. But when we say, Bhagwan, enough of carrying this burden. I want to be with you only. And you be with me. Whatever challenges come, I will work, you worry. See, all the forms of Bhagwan, if we see, all these forms, they are all very, stress free. They are sitting chill, smiling, sitting there, around. Vishnu Bhagwan is lying down also. Shivji is constantly in meditation. All these, how are they able to do? They have to run this whole universe. We can't run one household. It is so difficult for us. So this whole universe, one who is running, and he's so, he is lying down, he is in meditation, he is all the time smiling. We wonder how is it possible? Because Bhagavan says, anyway, these jivas are worrying for themselves. I don't have to worry. They are carrying the burden. Let them try. I am here available. If you want, if you call me, I'll come. So Bhagwan's policy is very clear. He will not interfere unnecessarily. So here Shankaracharya ji is speaking to our mind and saying, oh mind, how long are you going to do all these things? Kimva anena dhanena vaji kari bihi. Vaji means horse, kari means elephant. So this horses and elephants means vehicles. Nowadays we have to translate as cars. All these cars, and then you need COE also for the cars. Maintaining that. If you don't drive it for a long time, that also problem. So maintaining that, taking care of that, so much of, and how much time will you keep spending only after that? Something new comes, oh, this is an upgraded version. This is something new model has come. So much of, our mind space is occupied. Vaji karibihi. Praptena rajyena kim. Even with all these elephants and horses and all these armies and all, you go and conquer different kingdoms and win over them, expand your kingdom. How much? To what extent? Even if there have been stories of people who have expanded their kingdom in the whole world, they were the emperor. But what happened to them? Who have conquered the whole world but could not conquer their own mind. Say, oh mind, what is the use of even the kingdom? Rather, get the king of this universe with you. That is more fruitful. Praptena rajyena kim. Really, if we want to rule over something, we should first rule over our senses and mind. That kingship we need, not the kingdom of the world. That will come today, go tomorrow. But the kingdom of the mind and senses, if we become the king, the master of mind and senses, then praptena rajyena kim. Kim va putra kalatra mitra pashubhi dehena gehena kim. Putra, progeny, family, so much of time, energy. Here, in no way it is said that you have to neglect your family. You should not, um, you should not have vehicles and you should not have money. It is not talking about that. It is talking about our mind being completely occupied by only that. Kimva putra kalatra. Kalatra means wife. Wife means we should understand wife, husband, that is spouse. Putra, son, means family basically. Mitra, friends. Nowadays, friends, again translated to today's thing, is number of followers in Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Followers, how many followers? Mitra, that is Mitra. Puja Guruji very beautifully says, I want only one follower, and that is my mind. If my mind follows me, that is good enough. I don't want thousands of followers anywhere. My mind should listen to me, it should follow me. But I am going in one direction. I look back, where is the mind? It is not there, it is somewhere else, it has gone already. I want it to be here, but it is already gone. What is there for lunch today? Gone. Mitra, mind has to be befriended also. So, how many friends will you keep making? Oh, mind. Pashubhihi. Pashubhihi means animals. Animals, cattle, that used to be olden days bank balance. Nowadays, what we talk as bank balance. I have so much. This is my net worth. Earlier, they used to say, I have 2,000 goats. So that is status symbol. What, you have 2,000 goats? I have 5,000 goats. Oh, very rich man. So like that they used to compare. So Pashubhihi means all these cattle, all these animals and all. How much? Nowadays also animals. Which dog are you walking? The dog breed determines your status. And that also sometimes we have to outsource because we don't have time. So there are dog walkers. They will take some 20 dogs and walk. They are having all the fun of having pets. So, Pashubhihi. How much? How long and how much of your mind is going to be invested in that? These days we have these dog and cat parlors also, nail painting, and then hairdo. We will look like some roadside, but then the dog and cat has to look very presentable. What are, because the neighbor's dog's birthday party, so I have to take my dog. And all my time, energy, effort, everything is going into that. Saying how long? There's nothing wrong with pets. But what is the relationship with the pet also? What is the relationship with the vehicle? What is the relationship with the gadget? What is its place in my life? How important has it become now? It has its place. If it is there in its place, no problem. But if we give it too much of importance, we are addressing the mind and saying, how long are you going to be there? How long are you going to be just thinking about that and just drowned in that? Dehena gehena kim? Dehena, this body also. How much attention do we pay to this body? Constantly trying to serve this body. Only outer layer is beautiful in this body. That's why I was just talking to the chicks that just peel off the outer layer. We'll see how gross it is. That is why it is called gross body. just, it's just the packaging. Bhagwan has given such lovely packaging. And that also we want to elongate. Put something, what is this? Anti-wrinkle cream. And the cream goes into the wrinkle and then stays on. So the wrinkles are highlighted with that anti-wrinkle. So it is going to happen, it's bound to happen. How much are you going to serve the body also? Just after this only, this, so much. For the looks. Gehena kim, house. The definition of house, Puja Guruji very beautifully puts it. Definition of house is any direction you look at, there is work to be done. Anywhere you look at. So this is also, this ashram also is house only. So anywhere you say, this needs a repair, that has to be done. Here painting is required, here that is required. Everywhere some or the other work is required to be done. That is called house. And we are constantly only serving the house to the extent that the definition of householder has changed from the one who holds the house to one who is held hostage by the house. I can't leave the house alone and come. Why? It will feel lonely without me. I can't lock the house and come. They say, okay, leave it open and come. Oh, what are you talking about? No, it is not that. How can I come leaving the house? So house has held us so tightly. We are not free to move about also. So dehena, gehena, kim. So beyond its place in life, if we are giving too much of importance, we are investing too much of our attention and energy into it. Shankaracharya ji is asking the mind, oh mind, how much are you going to do all these things? How much are you going to get involved with these things? How long are you going to continue this? Somewhere you have to stop. Even every night when I go to bed, I have to stop all these things, only then I can sleep also. And we all know sleep is required. Just going to bed, we have to leave all these things and go to bed. But sometimes the mind is so active. I'm not able to sleep. Why? I'm thinking about this, I'm worried about that, I'm remembering that. So many different types of thoughts. I'm not able to rest also. So you have to ask our own mind, how long? Nowadays we go to the doctor says simple lifestyle issue, too much of stress. What is this stress also? This is also constant involvement in all of these things. These are all the categories, these are all the fields in which mind gets stressed. Because somewhere either it is comparison with someone or having some expectation from ourselves or from the world, and all that is not being met. We are not able to accept what comes to us, and in all these fields there is stress created. He's saying, how long are you going to remain in this stressful state? So then what should I do? The mind is asking us. So tell me, what should I do? So he says, simple. Jnatva etat kshanabhanguram. Re manaha. O dear mind. Jnatva, having known what? Etat sarvam. All these things that have been enumerated here, all these things, kshana bhanguram. Bhanguram means destroyed. Kshana means in a moment. Knowing that all these things will be destroyed in a moment. All the whatever, even if it is a kingdom, you become the king. In one moment, the enemies came, dethroned you, khatam. Forget about enemies. Sometimes a family member dethrones. We have examples in the Puranas also, and we have examples in recent history also. Everywhere. So, what kingdom? I was king till yesterday. Today, I am in the prison. Who put you in the prison? My own son. What? In one moment, gone. Wealth. I had so much of wealth. I was trading across countries. One ship gone. Over. All my wealth gone. Then? So just understand, it's not that you leave everything, it's not that you throw away everything. No, whatever is there, understand. But also understand and remember, etat kshana bhanguram, in a moment this can get destroyed. This can be lost in a moment. Tyajyam durataha. You keep yourself away from it. Don't get involved too much. It is there, okay, let it be there. When it comes, welcome it. But when it goes, let it go also. Have that confidence, that stability, that without this also, all these things need my presence. But I, I don't need any of these things. I can live without all these things. For my existence, none of this is required. If I reclaim that power that I have given to all these things, today I feel without all this, how can I live? And that is why these things become so important and I can dance to their tunes. But Bhagavan is saying, Re Manaha, O mind, withdraw from all these things. Let them be there. You experience them, you enjoy them if you have to. But don't get attached. Remain away. Keep safe distance. In India, we find auto rickshaws. Behind that auto rickshaw is written, keep safe distance. It is a very practical thing, not just for vehicular traffic, it is for our mind to remember that all these objects that are there in the world, keep safe distance. Don't bump into anything. Tyajyam mano durataha. Remain away and enjoy. It is only when we are away that we really can enjoy. In this movie on Puja Gurudev's life, work and teachings called On a Quest, there is one very powerful scene where Gurudev is asking his Guru, Swami Taponji Maharaj, a question while he was studying about attachment. That how can you renounce and then enjoy? So Tapon Maharaj gives this example, very beautiful example. He says, when you look at the mountains, how do you feel? It's so beautiful. So I just feel like looking at it. And if there is someone around, I draw their attention. Look, so beautiful. A sunrise, a nice butterfly, anything that I see in nature. But he said, but if that mountain belongs to you, then I will start worrying. That design on that snow, of that snow is not proper. Today that shape is looking different. It is not as beautiful as it was yesterday. I should make changes here. Why? Because now it has become mine. From a distance, it was enjoyed. As it was, I could accept. But as soon as I got close and became the owner of it, problem. Then I want to change every little thing of it. Until it doesn't change, I am not happy. So that thing is exactly the same, but my happiness is gone. That is why it is only renunciation that gives us that real joy. So he's saying, Tyajyam durataha. When should I do this? Sapadi, instantly, immediately, now. Don't wait. Sapadi, re manaha, durataha tyajyam, all these things, just stay away. If it is there, enjoy it. If it is not there, don't worry about it. Puja Gurudev used to have, people used to pick him up in a car and then take him wherever the talks are, bring him back, all these things. So that used to happen. So people used to see what sannyasi he is all the time, going here and there in cars and all. People used to comment because people see only that, they can't see any other depth. So what is there in us that only we can see. Once it so happened that the one who was going to pick Gurudev up, he got late. Gurudev started walking. Say, I am not dependent on the vehicle. I will go. I am independent. The vehicle was coming, so I used to sit in it. If it is not coming, I am not going to sit and cry that why it has not come, nobody has come to pick me up. I have to reach the place, I know that. I start walking. He started walking and he had to be picked up. on the way. He was not dependent on anyone, anything. If something is available, very good. If it is not available, he was not going to demand. People used to say, Gurudev, you love filter coffee, you have filter coffee. He used to love it. He used to have, but he would never demand, okay, get me coffee, only then I will. No, he did not depend on it. So that's how here Shankaracharya is telling us that's the kind of life we have to live. Like Jnatvaitat Kshanabhanguram. Sapadire, immediately, quickly, oh mind, Tyajam Mano Durataha, just keep safe distance from it. Why? Swatmartham. For your own good. See, previous verse it was said mokshartham, means to get liberation. Here he is saying, oh mind, for your own sanity I am saying. Because the mind, if it gets too involved with all these things, we go crazy. We all have experienced this. That if we give too much of importance to something and blow it up to be our entire life, we go crazy. Our stability goes away. So he's saying, for your own sake, for your own sanity, for your own peace, oh mind, what should I do? Guru Vakyato Bhaja Bhaja Shri Parvati Vallabham, the Lord of Devi Parvati, that Lord Shiva, Bhaja, you worship him, you love him, you try to know him, you serve him. All these are the meanings of the word Bhaja. So keep, associate yourself only with him. He will take care of the rest. But how should I worship him? How should I know him? What is the way? Guru Vakyataha, as guided by the Guru. So, taking the guidance from the Guru, you just walk this path. Where is the guidance? We just are reading this. This Guru only is giving us. So, as per the guidance of the Guru, just worship him, be in his at his feet, and let him do. Let him take care of you. Now, in the second last verse, he is now again he is now talking to Bhagwan. The first 10 verses he spoke to Bhagwan, Lord Shiva. Then the 11th and 12th verses he spoke to our mind. His mind did not need this. Our mind only he spoke to. So we also are supposed to speak to our mind. And then now again, the last two verses, he is speaking, addressing the Lord and saying something very beautiful. And this also gives us a wake up alarm for us. So we'll read the 13th verse. Ayurnashyati pashyatam pratidinam याति क्षयं यौवनम् प्रत्यायान्ति गताः पुनर्न दिवसाः कालो जगद्भक्षकः लक्ष्मीस्तोयतरङ्गभङ्गचपला विद्युच्चलं जीवितं तस्मान्मां शरणागतं शरणद त्वं रक्ष रक्षाधुना. He's saying, Bhagwan, I have realized this truth. What? Ayurnashyati pashyatam pratidinam. The one who is passively just watching life, not doing anything, not putting in effort to change the direction of life and move towards you. What is happening? Ayuhu nashyati. All the Years, I am only growing in age. With growing, there are two words used. One is called growing old, and other is called growing up. And both are not same. Sometimes growing old happens because that happens, that never stops. Growing old is happening, growing up is upon us. So, growing old, it is just, I am aging, that's all. Suddenly I realized, oh, I have grown old. What happened? What happened? Every year you used to celebrate birthday. Yeah, I used to celebrate birthday. That's right. So then you're aging only. You forgot. Ayurnashyati. All it is just I'm growing older and older and older. Every passing day, prati dinam. And what is happening in growing old? Yati kshayam yauvanam. My youthfulness, whether physical or even mental, all that is slowly decreasing. Yati kshayam yauvanam, all my youthfulness. Physical strength also, with time, it is slowly going down. And even the spirit, that youthful spirit, let's do this, let's. Do you think it is possible to do? I think we should think about it for next 6 months. Then decide whether we want to do it or not. And again we will meet after that. Then we will see what to do. In the Hanuman Ramayana, this beautiful thing comes. Lakshmanji was shot by Meghnad, by a missile. So he fell unconscious. Hanumanji brought him to their camp, and Ramchandraji started, lamenting. And dude, seeing this, every other monkey, everyone was sitting, and now what to do? But there were some monkeys, it is said, they all got together. Come. What is it? There's a committee meeting. Okay, sit down. Now let us discuss. Lakshmana is shot. Rama is in distress. Now what should we do? What is the action plan? Let us now discuss and decide. By that time, Hanumanji went and brought the doctor along with the clinic. He did not wait for something. Yeah, Yauvanam, that is a youthful spirit. Immediately, come on, action, let's do this. Brought. Then again, the doctor said, you have to get some herb from the Himalayas. They are sitting in Lanka. And that too, it has to come before sunrise. Now, what to do? So, again, committee meeting. Now, how will we solve this problem? It is impossible to get it. So now that it is impossible to get it, now let us think about not to get the herb. Let us think about how to break this news to Rama that we can't do this. We have to go. By this time, Hanumanji went, said, I am coming back. Before sunrise, I'll be back. He went, brought the entire mountain. He thought then next somebody else will be hurt and some other herb will be needed. Or he'll say that I needed so much of herb and you got only this much. What is this? So these doctors, it's difficult to, suddenly they'll say another herb you need from that same mountain. So I brought that mountain only. Keep it. Take as much as you want. After the battle, I'll put it back. Action. Immediate. That youthfulness, that readiness, that it is going, diminishing, going away with every passing day. Prati dinam. I am getting older. Even my spirits, that youthful spirit, that is also going away. My willpower, all these things, it's getting weakened. And the worst part is, Pratyayanti gatav punarna divasaha. Those days which have passed will never come back. I cannot make any corrections in the past. I cannot undo anything. It is gone forever. I should not have done that last year. Now there's no point in regretting, lamenting, because it's gone. Pratyayanti gatav punarna divasaha. Whatever days have passed, they are never going to return. And kalo jagat bhakshakaha. And the time is constantly devouring this entire universe. Constantly, future is coming, staying in front of us as present for a moment and getting deposited in the infinite past. Constant flow of time is happening. It is never going to come, it is never going to reverse. Gone. And as though this time is constantly eating up this whole universe. And that is why whenever we go to some place after few years and all, so it is not the same as those good old days. It will never be same. Because kalo jagat bhakshakaha, the time is eating up things. Everything is changing, outside, inside, everything is changing. And that wealth which I run after so much, how is that? Lakshmi is toya taranga bhanga chapala. Toya taranga, toya means water, taranga means wave. Like a wave in the ocean, that wave that rises, how long does it stay? Lakshmi is toya taranga bhanga. Immediately it gets destroyed. A wave rises and falls immediately. It doesn't even stay there. Even for a moment it doesn't stay. It rises, tuck, gone. And that moment we say, it was there for some time. That's all is the existence. Even wealth is like that. It comes, tuck, gone. It is said, how does wealth come and how does it go? It is said, for any big program, if we have a program in the auditorium, how does the auditorium get filled? One person comes, then from here two people come, then five people come, slowly, 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 slowly. It takes about 1-2 hours to fill the whole place. But as soon as the program is over, then how does it get emptied? Gone. Wealth also is like that only. Coming in, it takes slowly, 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 slowly it comes. But when it has to go, all gone. That is Lakshmi Stoya Taranga Bhanga. And one of the names of Lakshmi is called Chapala. Chapala means very quick, very fickle, not steady. Somebody gave a very beautiful meaning to this name, Chapala Lakshmi. Chapala means the one who comes and doesn't even take off her chappal. Chapala. So she looks, should I stay here or no? And then she said, let me go. I'll come again later maybe. So she doesn't even remove her chappal and enter inside. She is with her footwear, ready to go anytime. She's Lakshmi Stoya Taranga Bhanga Chapala. Vidyut Chalam Jeevitam, this whole life, any change that happens, suddenly some change happens. We never expected this will happen. Happened. This whole experience of COVID, we know. Life is not the same ever. Even now we are struggling to get our study groups back to offline. It is not happening. Life is not the same ever. After COVID, what to do? Everyone is used to online. Even these talks, people are inquiring, when will it come online? Why? Because that time we will watch. Now, why should we take the trouble to come all the way to the center and sit down? So one change, that change brought about, and this is just one of the things. So many things in our attitude, in our preferences, in our lifestyle, so many permanent changes have come, even in our mindset. Suddenly, Vidyut Chalam, like a lightning, something happened, changed forever. Vidyut Chalam Jeevitam. So therefore, Bhagavan, everything is so unsteady, so fleeting. So here, there is a prayer. He says, Tasman Mam Sharanagatam. I who have come to seek refuge at your feet, O Lord, Sharanada, you are the one who are my refuge, you are the one who protects me. Hey Sharanada, Tvam Raksha Raksha. You protect me. You alone protect me. When? Adhuna, now. Now I have come to you. Please protect me. This is an ardent prayer. This is very beautiful, in Gurudev's commentary, this portion I will read, page number 34 last. This is very beautifully, Gurudev has written. These words are very beautiful. Beloved Lord, blessed Jagadishwara, whatever faults I may have committed in my past, forgive them all. Make me leave everything else and hold on to you as my sole shelter, my only raft in the open sea of life's contentions. Bless me for this steady vision and deep devotion, O all merciful one. This is the prayer that Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is offering to Lord Shiva. And the final verse, which is a very popular verse, all of us would know this. We shall chant this and quickly look at it also. Karacharana kritam va kayajam karmajam va चरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधं श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधं विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो. O Lord, whatever actions I may have done, whatever mistakes I may have committed with using these instruments, what? Kara means through my hands, charana through my legs, kritam having done with my hands and legs, vak through my speech I may have committed mistakes. I may have spoken something that is not supposed to be spoken, or I may have not spoken that is supposed to be spoken. Vak, kayajam with my body, all the limbs of my body, karmajam, any of my actions that have amounted to sin. Shravana nayanajam, through my sense organs, I may have seen something or heard something which is not supposed to be seen or heard, or I may not have paid attention to things that deserve attention. So Shravana nayanajam va, manasam va aparadham, or any mistake committed by even my mind. I may have thought something which is not supposed to be thought, or I forgot to think of you only, which is most important to be thought of. So, all these commissions and omissions that I have done through my body, through my senses, through my mind, intellect, whatever I have done, vihitam avihitam va, whether I have done these mistakes as performance of duties, because sometimes I may think I am doing my duty, but then I am doing something wrong, or maybe as a part of performance of duty, as a part of it, I have also done something wrong. That also could have happened. Vihitam. Avihitam, or something I have done which is not supposed to be done also. Knowingly I have done. Unknowingly I have done. Sarvam etat. All this, O Lord, kshamasva. Please forgive me. I know there are many mistakes, many sins that I may have committed But please forgive all this. Jai Jai Karunabdhe Shri Mahadeva Shambho. O ocean of compassion, Karunabdhe. May you be victorious in my life, not my senses, not my mind, but you should be victorious now and forever. Jaya Jaya Karunabdhe Shri Mahadeva Shambho. O Mahadeva, Lord of Lords, the great Lord, Shambho, the one who is most auspicious and bestows auspiciousness. O Lord, please forgive all these and help me change my direction, bring about this transformation so that I belong to you and not this world. I want to be yours. So please help me bring about this transformation. So, with that, this beautiful hymn seeking forgiveness and also giving us guideline about how to live as a seeker and also helping us take steps to transform ourselves. This hymn comes to an end. We offer our love-filled pranams at the feet of the entire Guru Parampara and pray to Lord Shiva and the Guru that may we be able to walk this path, may we forgive ourselves, may we seek forgiveness from the Lord, and may we transform to take the right direction mentally also and in the world, in our transactional world also. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ